That's fucking talent right there.
Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man? That's the Captain Major right there.
Yeah, I'm like that weird alien that like tried to learn how to speak the English language, and that was as close as I got.
Using Google Translate,
Oh,
but
gosh.
you hear all the fucking words and shit, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Hello, my name is Google.
Dude, imagine. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
If
Someone who learns how to speak English without actually speaking to another English-speaking person, and you learned it all through Google or Siri, and that is actually how you would like break up your sentences. Oh my god.
That'd be some like shit they do in North Korea.
Okay, well,
like
you had to bring race
if you heard that,
into
if you heard, because the only way you're gonna do that, Trent, is you're gonna have to kidnap some kid, or have some kid, like you pick up some kid from adoption, and he's gonna be forced into this fucked up experiment. That kid's fucked, right? So like you can't just volunteer to do this. This is gonna ruin this human being.
Okay.
So
all right.
Like this is
him learning a second language is gonna ruin him.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He doesn't speak English.
No, I thought you were saying like he literally learned no other language except how to talk English on Google. You're saying pick anybody and have them learn English by just learning it through Google.
Even fucking aliens have a language, okay? Now, it could be Spanish. We don't fucking know. But even aliens they need to communicate. You need to communicate somehow.
Okay. See, now I'm okay with this. I'm okay with getting some immigrant to volunteer to learn to speak English through Google. I'm okay with that.
I don't like the way you're wording this, dude. You're making it way too
uncomfortable.
Matter of fact. We'll just get some fucking immigrant to do it. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Trent, it obviously can't be someone who knows how to speak English.
Yes. Okay.
And so that wouldn't be someone who's from here.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm just saying I'm not down with the way you're saying it. Your tone is everything.
Your tone, dude, I know what you're saying behind your words.
Yeah, I can see behind your devilish black eyes, bro.
And if you keep this up, I'm going to permaban you on Twitch, and then no one will ever know what the fuck happened to you.
Hey, look at that. Dude, Matt's getting better at this shit. Look at that segue.
So yeah, let's talk about the fucking elephant in the room. What the fuck is going on with Dr. Disrespect right now?
That's a cat right there.
Oh.
It's a wooden cat, not an elephant.
Okay. Well, at least we solved that mystery.
Yeah. No elephant.
But for real, what is going on with Dr. Disrespect?
I don't know, man. I have theories.
Okay. How much do you know at this point? Because are you...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, are you aware that there was a leaked video from his last stream where like the last minute he starts
being weird?
He was being weird, yeah.
Yeah. I watched that video. I watched a video of a guy talking about it, and then I also saw the responses.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc's response is that he himself hasn't gotten news from Twitch as to what actually is the reason for his last straw ban.
Yeah. Because, you've probably watched the same ones I've watched the video with Tim saying that he talked to Doc, and Doc had said that no one had given him an answer yet and that he was looking into it. And then I saw his official tweet saying he still doesn't know, but he wants to shake hands to everybody who's been supporting him.
Yep.
I watched the stream video.
Yep.
I think without the context from chat, you can't really tell what that is, because he's watching a video of some girl playing another game, and like he's already doing his like Doc like what the fuck response, where he's just like staring off into the camera, then staring back at the game like, what is this monstrosity, basically making fun of the video. Then he cuts it to full screen, he's in his corner, and then just out of the blue he talks about like how he thanks everybody for being here, and then he's sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm assuming there might have been something said in chat.
Maybe. I don't know. I do know one thing. It was not DMCA.
No, that's what. Yes, that was leaked on Twitter as well. Is that according to sources, it's not DMCA, and according to those same sources, they know what happened, but they're not allowed to disclose what happened because it's a very sensitive matter.
Yes.
And
now,
so
that being said,
down to rumor lane.
Yeah, exactly. I'm obviously not the first person to come up with this theory, and neither. So I'm not going to take credit. I'm not going to give credit because I don't know who the fuck would start it, because I bet you almost everybody jumped to the conclusion that it's coming down to like a contract negotiation type of thing, or like a Twitch loophole out of their contract with Doc or something like along those lines.
Also, that you think the rumor is that the reason this is happening is so Twitch can pull out of their contract with them?
Yes, that there's some sort of like one of them wants to renege on a side, whether that's like Doc saying, this is crazy, I should be getting paid more or less or whatever. And then there's obviously it could be the other side where Twitch is like, we don't want to deal with you. We'll do what we want.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That kind of seems too much of like Ocean's 11 to me. Like it sounds too much like a movie situation for it to be real. My speculation, and remember, I have no evidence to support this, so hope to God nobody tries to clip this and say that this is factual. I'm just going by what's been going around in the internet and what's been going on Twitch for the last couple weeks.
And I'll shorten that for the people and say this is 100% factual and send the shit his way.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
So the last couple weeks on Twitch, at least Twitch news, has been about taking down these sexual misconduct streamers and these sexually inappropriate streamers, and also taking down streamers who have alleged sexual interactions or harassing other streamers. And taking them out. Now, with that said, because Twitch is we're aware that Twitch is doing this activity, and the fact that everybody's so sensitive to bring it up is what leads me to suspect Doc, his character, being abusive or sexually inappropriate to other streamers, because his personality, his character, is already a very aggressive character. So I could totally see his character going out of hand and accidentally making a sly comment to a female streamer or an inappropriate comment to a female streamer.
Yeah, but also he's the only person on Twitch that puts on a show every time. Mm-hmm. That's not actually him.
I know.
So like that's a part where it's weird to me. Like with that is like a lot of streamers, you're buying into them. You know what I mean? Like if you're supporting them. Whereas like Doc on stream is a different person than Guy Beam.
Oh yes, but we're also in very sensitive times, and on the internet we are.
Dude, I saw Linity's titty and she's still there.
Yeah, but that was last month, dude.
Yeah. Oh, so recency bias. Okay.
Unfortunately, that's the reality of the internet. The internet survives on this messed up 2-week cycle, and once 2 weeks is over, everybody forgets about the last 2 weeks until something comes up, and then people like to go back in time for the last 16 years and then bring out all the evidence. But in terms of relevance, they only care about the 2-week cycle, and it's so stupid, but
it's so weird, man.
That's the reality that we live in. And when Twitch is on the hunt for sexually inappropriate streamers, I could see us being in such a sensitive time that even being a persona, a character of somebody who's sexually inappropriate or even racist, as a character, not as a real person, as a character, is no longer acceptable.
Yeah, I don't think Doc's fucking racist though, or even his character.
No, but I'm saying you can't even fool around. My point is you can't even joke around with this shit anymore. You can't even joke around about being sexually inappropriate because you're automatically flagged as being sexually inappropriate. You can't even make the joke about being vaguely racist because you're just automatically deemed racist. So right now where we're living, you can't even joke around about it.
It is making the comedy side of like video games and streaming and putting on a show way more strange.
Yes. And like it's strange because I think because we're no longer
a lot of times you're joking.
I like to say a lot of people most of the times we're joking. And
yeah.
I think a lot of the times too, the way the internet likes to run, I think my humor can be very similar to meme comedy and internet comedy in that the more shocking it is, the more hilarious it is to me.
Yeah.
And so I get off comedically wise on seeing something so ridiculous, so outrageous that you know without a doubt that it's a joke, and you get to live in this little bubble. You get to live in this joke and experience this alternative reality of like, what if this was an actual thing, and be like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous, it's so funny.
Yeah. But
you know in the back of your head that because this is so ridiculous, it cannot be real life, and it's not real life.
Yeah, exactly.
But now,
dude, like a few podcasts ago, I was talking shit about how Portugal is just a corner of Spain.
Yeah.
Because I have way too many Portuguese friends to be isolated in one area. It makes no sense. This isn't Portugal.
It's so Northeast Edmonton, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I shit on Portugal because all of my fucking friends are Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys know I'm not racist. So when I say all the crazy shit I want about you people...
Wow, dude.
You know it's a joke because I love you guys.
And it's so true. But like, people could take this conversation out of context, and a third party could come in and be like, yo, that fucking Kranium is fucked up, dude, and his friend's just being silent, not actually bringing up his pain. Look at this clip. Look at 243 to 245. You can see in Matt's eyes that he's actually in pain. He just doesn't want to bring it up. You notice how every time he's talking, he never looks at Trent?
Imagine, bro.
See, now even he's pissed.
Yeah, dude. Is he Portuguese?
No, he's Havanese.
Wait, what?
It means he's from Havana, Cuba. He's Cuban.
Oh, Havanese, dude. Wait, what? That's not real. That's not real. That's bait. That's
bait.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's gonna happen with this.
So that's my rumor. I think it's less to do with corporate money, and that a bunch of streamers have come out with allegations against him, and Twitch just doesn't want to get in trouble, and so they just fucking shut him down.
Yeah, but also, how long? Like, is he gonna be gone? I know right now it's a perma ban, but like, there's no way you're getting rid of Doc.
I don't believe the comments that one girl said that he's banned from all sources of social media.
You can't.
I don't understand how that's even possible.
Unless like the Twitch execs like reach out to all the other live streaming platforms and say, hey, don't fucking hire this guy. But they're gonna be like, why the fuck not?
First off, YouTube's not even answering that phone call. Shut the fuck up. They'll probably they'd quicker probably give him a contract on YouTube before they even answer fucking Twitch's voicemail. So
it's so weird.
I think it's hard for me to believe that he's perma banned from all sources of social media. It's just stupid. But in terms of Twitch, he could very well be perma banned, and I don't know if that would ever be rescinded right now. At least not in the social environment that we're living in.
I have never seen such a quick response when it comes to like the ban of a streamer.
I've never
like,
seen such a mismanagement of TOS by anybody other than Twitch.
Well,
like-
it's just weird that like the news came out and then like Twitch started refunding subscribers and like everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
And, like you have people saying like Doc is not coming back. And like I was like, this isn't real. This has never happened before. Ever.
I think it's real, but I think it's also extremely unfair and biased. And I think this Dr. Disrespect is being used as a puppet to then fear everybody else, to make fear into everybody else.
That sucks.
I think he's being used as a martyr, or however you call it. He's being used as a symbol to scapegoat to scare all other Twitch streamers, but yet they don't explain what happened to him. And that's the thing that's really pissing me off, is that neither Twitch or Dr. Disrespect have been able to actually make a comment on why he was removed from the platform.
Yeah. And this is also like
you can make a vague comment, they did, and it was a bullshit one, but I think we deserve a little bit more specification, whether it's like due to contractual issues. Like I think I would even take that at this point. Maybe they're being nice and they don't want to say something that could ruin his potential to get hired by other corporations, but like it's the fact that they're so quiet that makes me think it's something sexual or racist, because it's too quiet for it to be something corporate or contractual.
Well, yeah, but also that's how you would want to keep it.
No.
Yeah, 100%. When it's business shit, you always keep it quiet.
When it's business shit, you can leak a comment saying that it's Dr. Disrespect and Twitch are under contractual negotiations, so at this time, all of his stuff is frozen.
Well, no, but it's like that's not how it happens. Because they're under contract already. He signed a 2-year deal to stream, and it was reportedly worth like millions per year.
Yeah.
So what happens is one party gets annoyed, and the other party, acts out.
Mm-hmm.
So whether Doc was saying or whatever was happening, and he might have been like, you guys fucking need me or some shit.
Yeah.
He pissed somebody off potentially. This is all speculation. I have no fucking idea.
I agree. He pissed somebody off, but I don't know what that was.
He could have pissed somebody off, and then Twitch could have been like, "Oh, you think you can just, do whatever you want and get away with it? Well, watch this shit," and then shut him down. This is what I was trying to say earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem when one company basically has a monopoly.
Yeah.
Is they make the fucking rules because there isn't competition. Mixer's out now, right? Completely.
Yeah, Mixer's
they're dumping their assets or whatever.
I think it's by the end of July the website will be permanently closed.
Yeah. So then you have Facebook, which
is growing, but it's hardly competition.
Yeah. And YouTube Gaming, which needs to figure out their fucking interface.
Yeah.
So that the live streaming shit is separate. But I think it should be like youtube.com and then like youtubelive.com or .ca or whatever.
Yeah, or YouLive or some bullshit name.
You need to split it up somehow. Or a tab on the page between like videos and live streams.
Or, YouTube is owned by Google. Google could release their own streaming service and have it be under Google.
Well, that's what I mean. You could make another subsidiary under Google for the live streaming thing.
Yeah.
To compete directly with Twitch. But right now, Twitch is basically, I don't know, what do you think the percentage would be between the groups?
Of how much like percentage of live streaming they own?
Yeah.
It's probably a good 80 to 85.
like 80, 85. Facebook's got like 2.
Yeah, and then, YouTube's got
has
the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That's what I mean. So like, if something happens, these big creators really only have one other option realistically, unless they start their own.
I think that's in order to like rebalance the economy that is live streaming, you're gonna have to do one of those two moves. Either you get a whole bunch of your top streamers to collab together and produce something new, or YouTube and Google get their shit together and provide a product that's on par, if not better, than what Twitch is providing, and that's even including Prime. Like, that's really the only way you're going to compete with Twitch at this point, is to somehow introduce a subscription method that allows people to give one subscription for free. Because it's going to be it's hard pressed to make anybody move, because there are some streamers out there that are living on the fact that Twitch Prime is a thing and that people can subscribe with their Amazon account without having to pay extra.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how. I don't know what other company has that kind of pull. Like, Amazon is the biggest company in the world?
I think Amazon definitely is right now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, unless Google does their own thing, but Google's free.
Well, I really thought Microsoft was going to do something. I really thought Microsoft had it. I don't know why they let it go so quick.
Because they spent $40 million on 2 people.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean,
40 mil for 2 guys, bro? The fuck is going on?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if Google has more money than Microsoft at this point.
I don't know, but because the thing is, like, you pay a subscription to Amazon, right?
Yeah.
And that's what enables Amazon to be able to say, yeah, here's $5 a month. Sure. We don't care. You pay us 80 a month or a year to get Prime. Here's $5 back. Fuck it. We don't care.
You'd have to.
Unless you.
2 companies would have to merge to create something that could beat Amazon. Like, I think if Google, just thinking off the top of my head, if Google like bought Netflix and then Netflix created their gaming streaming service, and then it was hosted by Netflix,
Yeah.
that could be a thing. And then people's Netflix account would also give them like a Netflix Prime, and then people could subscribe to their favorite streamer just as long as they already have their Netflix account. Like, it'd have to be something like that.
Yeah. No, that's not a horrible idea.
Netflix gaming or something like that, or Netflix streams, something.
No, they need a new fucking name.
Or a new name, and it's just hosted by Netflix.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. But yeah, something like that definitely needs to happen.
It'd have to be something that already offers like a subscription service that then they could just extend this streaming platform to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like right now, let's think about what's available right now. YouTube, you can subscribe to people for free. There is the paid subscription, which allows you to see some extra videos, but that's about it. And also be able to financially support, like, it's within the promotion to be, oh, you can financially support this content creator that you like. There's no like external benefit already present for subscribing to someone on YouTube, at least the paid one.
No, it's just the paying thing is direct support, basically.
And then Facebook, I see no reason to give my money to Facebook at all.
I know what they're doing, bro.
Like, Facebook's got a marketplace that people use out on a residential level, but like, I would not, other than supporting the streamer, there's no other benefit to subscribing to someone on Facebook. So I'd be hard pressed to subscribe to either one of those options right now.
I think the only 2 things other than like video streaming services that require subscriptions are like PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live. Everything else is video shit.
Yeah. Like if Microsoft and Netflix would have signed a deal somehow, or if I don't know which one's bigger right now, but like if you could do a collab with like Disney and have, because Disney already has a Disney Plus, they have Disney streaming for kids.
Yeah, but also not everybody has Disney Plus.
Not everybody has Disney Plus.
Every motherfucker has Amazon, dude. There is no answer. That's part of the problem. We can speculate all we want, Matt. We're just gonna fucking go around in circles and get nowhere.
I think the best idea is Netflix, to be honest, because if there's one thing that a lot of people have, it's Netflix, or fuck it, even Spotify. I know Spotify's trying to get into the video genre. They might eventually go to live streaming, but
Dude, that would be sick.
Something that everybody has, to me, is Amazon, Netflix, Spotify. I'm sure Brandon in the comments is going to say I don't have any of those, which is, he's a dirty liar.
No, he has those. He just doesn't pay for them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can use some of them without paying, except for Netflix, obviously.
Well, Amazon's the same thing. I mean, you could, in theory, have one Amazon Prime account for your family and just use that account.
Yeah.
So that's not it's something external, but yeah, I mean, that's the closest guesses that I would have at this point. I don't know. What's your speculation? Do you think we see Doc on YouTube, or do you think Doc is done for good?
No, I think Doc goes back to Twitch somehow. I don't think it's gonna matter.
This wouldn't be the first time he disappeared, so.
Well, he accidentally filmed in a bathroom, got banned for a month, dude. Lindy flashes a titty. He's banned for 3 days.
And that's the thing too. I think.
And then she's saying, "I wish the ban was longer." The fuck?
And I think that's the thing too, is Twitch needs to be held more accountable for how they manage and implement their terms of service, because people are getting, like, it's not in any way balanced. Like, accusations and strikes are not being treated equally, even on like a smaller stream level. Alinity is the biggest joke of it all.
Okay, well, all right, well, his words, not mine.
Not Alinity herself is a joke, but the whole situation with how much she's done and the fact that she can still stream today is, in my opinion, ridiculous.
It's kind of insane, a little bit. Yep, I'm with you.
Especially when you're treating other people way more harshly.
Yeah.
So, like, there needs to be accountability and maybe some. And I would like to see Twitch make a statement about this and saying that, you know, we're going, even if it's something about we're gonna hold people more accountable, and they acknowledge about they've fucked up in the last 2 years in terms of properly implementing their terms of service, because in my opinion they fucked up. And like, if the rumors that you and I are speculating are not correct about Dr. Disrespect, I don't see any justification for permanently banning him like this. So I would expect some sort of fucking answer, because this is ridiculous.
This shit's kind of fucking insane. But on a slightly more positive note, I do want to say something.
Okay.
I have now completed The Last of Us 2.
I saw you tweet that.
And the hashtag on Twitter is filled with nothing but negative shit about the game. And I will not fucking tolerate it anymore. Because the story of that game is incredible. Mm-hmm. Is it what you wanted? Probably not. Is it what I wanted? Probably not. Is it a fantastically told story? Yes. Deal with it and just enjoy the fact that you got to enjoy something fucking incredible.
So are the complaints just simply they don't like where the story went?
There's complaints about that. There's complaints about a certain character. There's complaints about certain scenes that happen.
But it's all story based, not actually gameplay based. Like it's not, the game is broken, the inventory system is flawed. Yeah. It's all story based complaints.
It's all either plot based or character based complaints. The character complaint, I'm kind of on board with. It's a little weird, but it's okay. It's not the worst.
Is the character complaint in any way sexist or racist or homophobic or anything like that, or?
No. It's just the fact that there's one female in the game who is so built, it's not real. Like, she looks like the Hulk. And people have a problem with it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this game isn't really realistic, is it?
Yeah, it is.
You have zombies running around.
Yeah. It's if the zombie apocalypse happened. You think the zombie apocalypse is impossible? Look at Corona. Look what we did for Corona.
Corona isn't zombies, Trent.
Well, no, but I'm saying if something could happen that infected people, the most likely scenario is shit from like The Last of Us.
Unless she's built like She-Hulk, there are some women out there that are
Matt,
gigantic.
It's distracting.
It's distracting.
There's going to be a spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Matt.
Okay.
There is. Okay, when you see this girl, you assume
She-Hulk.
She might play for the other team. That's just an assumption you make based off physical appearance. I know it's wrong, but we're all humans. We all kind of think that way still.
She has a very butchy persona.
She's very masculine.
Okay.
And she's not. She plays par for the course. And there's
these euphemisms, dude.
There is a sex scene.
Okay.
That is so awkward. It is so awkward, man.
Is it her and like a really skinny like stick of a guy?
It's her with a guy. Like he's in good shape, but like it's just you're not ready for it, dude. You're just like, what the fuck?
What, just like some dominatrix kind of shit, or like?
No. It's very like
vanilla.
Yeah, but it's just
like, what bothers you about it? The fact that she's huge.
Yes.
And what?
And so many people on Twitter are saying the same shit, and it's fucking hilarious.
Well, I think you guys need to understand that women come in all shapes and sizes, and that even includes big, muscular women.
Yep.
And obviously, the only people who kind of are attracted to those kind of girls is Brian Callen, but
our good friend the janitor.
Oh, did he say he liked her?
No, I just want to throw him in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, him and Brian, yeah, they have the same kind of interest for sure. But yeah, I mean, obviously I wouldn't be attracted to someone like that, but wow. I think she is, I'm guessing, I haven't played the game, I'm guessing she's
it's amazing.
She's meant to look intimidating, hence why she's humongous. And I wouldn't be surprised if she is the antagonist for the game or some sort of villain.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's very, very easy to assume. Yeah,
I think villain characters are very easily thrown into stereotypical places, and so having like the big butchy woman as a villain in a game is not something that's a stretch at all.
No, but she's quite sizable.
Okay, I'll have to look it up after to confirm your word, but
terrifying.
But I think if people are only complaining about the story and a certain character, I don't think that justifies the outrage about how bad the game is.
Dude, people are saying like to not buy it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
dude, are you
stupid.
kidding me, man? What the fuck?
And like I said about the internet too, internet will always take one bad thing and turn it to 11 and say, because of this one bad thing, you should burn your PlayStation, light your house on fire and move to Cuba because this game is terrible.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't matter if you don't buy the game now, dude. It's already the fastest selling game in PlayStation 4 history. Eat a dick.
And it's that for a reason.
Yes.
Like,
it's incredible.
I've watched reviews of people talking about the game, and like I don't understand the references, but they do talk about like how, despite the negativity about people not liking the choice of where the story went, the game is beautiful. It's you're entertained the whole time. Like there's no
stressed, not entertained, stressed.
I guess your mind is I don't know.
You're
like,
engaged.
Engaged. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so stressful. And then there's moments of peace where you feel like you can relax. You're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That gameplay is, it's so good, dude.
The only like gameplay related complaint I've ever heard is like one girl talked about how annoying the horse was. I don't know if that meant anything, but like maybe she just had a bug game or something.
Barely have to fucking ride it. So
yeah.
If you have to complain about how bad, I mean, some fucked up animations happen just in general sometimes if you put yourself into really weird situations, because the QA testers can't put themselves in every single scenario that idiots find themselves in.
Yeah, if you put yourself in a scenario where you're breaking the game, of course you're going to find crazy glitches.
Well, yeah, and like certain ways people would play the game isn't what 99.99999% of the planet would do.
Yeah.
So like you might find a bug if you play like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Because nobody plays like that. Just your ass.
No, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was amazing.
I know you were looking forward to it for such a long time. Do you
23 hours.
Took you 23 hours to beat?
Took me 23 hours to beat.
Are you
23 hours and 7 minutes.
So I guess to wrap this up, are you satisfied with the game? And do you expect there to be a Last of Us Part 3?
I was fine with the way it ended. I did see a theory on what could, like, someone was like, yo, this is what should have happened. And I wish that fucking happened. But the way it ends is fine. I think they hint. I hope, like, if they end it here, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
If they make a part 3, I'm not happy.
Oh, so you're satisfied with how the story ended, and you thinking adding a third sequel would ruin the story?
I don't think it would ruin it. I think it would take the importance away.
It would take away the significance of the ending.
Just of the game itself. Like, Last of Us 1 got all these fucking awards and shit, and everything. Last of Us 2 tells an amazing story, and like, kind of shows you what happens. They kind of leave it in a weird place, but there is like a slight hint of possibly, like, I don't want to say spinning off, but going in like a little bit of a different direction. And if that happens, like, I do not want that to happen.
What if it was a spinoff and it was like a game that was based in the Last of Us universe, but it was just a spinoff? It wasn't, there wouldn't be like the two main characters, the guy and the little girl, are not in this game. It's a different set of characters.
That's what they're hinting at. And I think it would take away from like the reason people fell in love with Last of Us 1 in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I like, for financial reasons, I understand why they would. I just hope that that they move on and leave it there.
Yeah.
My hope. I'm just a man.
Otherwise, we finished Human Fall Flat on stream, so
Yep.
wanted to get your thoughts on that. How'd you like the game?
I thought Human Fall Flat was amazing. It's so stupid, which makes it great to play.
Yeah.
It doesn't take itself seriously. It knows it's a joke, and you just go around and you have fun, dude. Multiple ways to do shit, so our weird asses can do some really stupid things.
Yeah. I think it was a fun game, and I wish there was more levels. Like maybe they'll release some.
But also, we only paid $20 for that shit, so
yeah,
there's that.
So yeah, obviously off camera here, we're gonna have to come up with some new games to play.
Yeah, we had to close out that stream with some Apex Legends.
Yeah, which was a little rough, but that's my bad. I haven't played Apex in a long time.
That's all good, dude. We're having a good time.
But with that said, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Trent, what should we ask the fans in the comments?
Matt wants to know. This is also me asking you, Matt. Just make sure. What game we should be playing next on stream?
For sure.
And I'm looking at your eyes, and there's something I'm missing. Hold on, and should Doc be unbanned?
Yeah, we can ask if Doc is. Do you think Doc should come back to Twitch? Do you think Doc was banned unfairly? Do you think Doc should build his mega stream corporation with Ninja? Let us know in the comments.
Was that it?
Yes, that was it.
Okay. Dude, hey, I don't fucking know. When you ask shit of me and then you just look at me, and I'm like, oh, I screwed up.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever I'm talking to you, I actually look to the side here, which is suspicious, and I hope people notice that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hey, and I get it.
Alrighty. Other than that, guys, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to pay attention to us on Saturdays, where we continue our stream on Twitch. Stay tuned for the new game that we're going to play on Twitter. We'll definitely release that then. And make sure to follow us here as we have more podcasts and more highlights from the streams. So thank you very much. Have a great Sunday. And we will see you guys on the next episode of the Random Nades Podcast. Throw that nade, Trent. Shh.
Doc, start it up.